Hello, my name is Summer Wentworth, and today I'm going to be talking about informed consent per the ACA Code of Ethics and also the regulations of the state of Virginia, since that is where I reside. So, the informed consent that I chose was for Hanover Counseling Associates in Mechanicsville, Virginia. And I thought overall it was really well done in terms of it was very plain English, easy to understand. It really tried to cover most of the bases. It did not quite give a clear description of the professional's credentials, but it does have all of the counselors listed with their titles because this is a facility that has multiple mental health professionals, and they gave their names with their titles such as LCSW, LPC, CMFSW. I gave all of those listed, and then also under available services, it said we are staffed by skilled and experienced licensed professional counselors, licensed clinical social workers, and doctors of psychology. So I didn't spell it out for each one individually, it summarized it all. Then it also it explained the client-therapist relationship, the risk and benefits, and really listed out their available services. For the risk and benefits, I thought they did a good job with listing their risks. They have they explain that personal issues can come up that are going to bring uncomfortable feelings and emotions, which was good that they added that in there. They also explain that their counseling is short term counseling designed to address many issues, many different issues that you may be dealing with. It gave a clear goal where they explained what wellness is and described that it goes beyond the curing of illness and it is actually achieving health, which I thought was really good that they explained that within their goal. They gave clear expectations for appointments and fees, and they have their fees listed where you have to actually initial it to show that you understood it all, and promising, of course, payment. Then it also explains payment for insurance filing and emergencies. They have their expectations clearly lined out. They also did really well with confidentiality and explaining the limitations of confidentiality. They explained that there are certain situations where it will be limited, like in child abuse, abuse of the elderly or disabled, abuse of patients in mental health facilities, exploitation, the list goes on. There are many here that are listed. They clearly explained what would happen in the event of death or incapacitation of the counselor. Because they have multiple counselors in the same facility, it has here that your case would be assigned to another therapist and that they would be getting your records. And then you have to sign for consent to treatment. One thing that I did want to point out was that in the state of Virginia, you have to disclose you have to sign to disclose or release records to others only with the client's express written consent or that of the client's legally authorized representative in accordance. So for that, they have at the bottom, I hereby authorize the release of necessary medical information for insurance reimbursement purposes. But they also have another section that says duty to warn, duty to protect, which is in the event that you should be deemed a danger to yourself or others, you have to actually give names of people with their telephone numbers that they can call if they should decide that. One thing that I noticed was that this form does not address the role of technology. So it doesn't give any kind of explanation of how they may use technology. It also doesn't talk about anything like if they were to want to record sessions. That leads me to kind of believe that they're not planning on doing any of that. But it also does not say anything about the role of social media. So with today's kind of time right now with the coronavirus, I would think they would have something in there about using technology, but they don't. So I don't know if this is just maybe they haven't updated this form or I don't know. But they don't have any of that listed in here. They also do not have any information about the handling of records, any kind of plans to how they're going to keep the records, how long they're going to keep the records, or how they may destroy the records. They don't have any of that. But for the most part, I thought that it was really clear and easy to understand, and they did try to cover most of those important bases. So that is all I had. Thank you.